Hi, it's Sarah with House Copper, and today I'm actually going to do a relatively short video on the convergence. And this is something that I have talked about in many videos, things I've talked about in my blogs in the past. And I want to inform all of you that in 2022, for the first time in 2 years, thanks to the pandemic, we will be hosting a Tinsmith and Coppersmith convergence in Sauder Village in Ohio. So for those of you who don't know what a tin and coppersmith's convergence is, it means a gathering. It's been tinsmiths and some coppersmiths and some blacksmiths from around the country who have been doing the trade on their own, who have learned it on the fly, who have kind of brought it back into their world in retirement, who do it in their garages or basements or barns. And everybody gets together and we do usually anywhere from 8 to 10 different workshops and classes throughout the 2 days of the convergence. And we will also do a tool swap. So if you're looking for traditional tin and coppersmithing tools, the machines, the rotary hand machines that I use, stakes, anything that you're looking to add to your own building shop, or if you want to swap them, this is the time and the place to do it with the people who have these items. It also is the time for a pattern swap. So if there are items that you've been wanting to make, people will bring their patterns and will allow them to be replicated so you can take home the patterns and have them for your shop and your own reproduction work. Other things that we do during the convergence, besides hanging out and talking and exchanging information and tips and tricks of the trade, are really fun activities. We'll do at times man versus machine, which means one tinsmith will build, say, a mug completely using hand tools. And then somebody else at the same time, ready, set, go, will build one using the rotary hand machines from the 1800s. So it's kind of like a 17 versus 1800s race to see who can build that same item in a certain amount of time without it leaking or breaking. So it always ends up being kind of funny to see who is able to do it in the time allotted. We will also be doing a tinning demonstration. So I will be there myself and I will be teaching how to do tinning on both new items and also vintage items that need to be restored. We will also always be doing a dinner on the last night. And the event is actually, so I said it's in Sauder Village. Sauder Village is kind of like a Plymouth, Massachusetts place, but it's set in the Midwest, which is nice because Ohio's a little bit in the middle for most people. And they have a hotel on site with a swimming pool. They have the traditional village that has, all the old buildings and all of the docents and the reenactors there who are physically making brooms and wood carving and blacksmithing. And there's a train that goes through, some of the Native American properties with all of their information and knowledge. And it's a really great place to hang out. So I am going to put the information below in the comments so you can read all about this year's convergence and a little bit more about Sauder Village. It will have the directions on how to get to Sauder Village, and also I have a link to the registration form. Now, the convergence this year is in June. It's the end of June, and it's a Friday, Saturday, June 24th and 25th of 2022. If you want to actually enjoy the village itself that we'll be staying at, you might want to come on the 23rd, take a couple days off of work and show up on Thursday the 23rd to enjoy the village, because Friday and Saturday will be filled with all kinds of workshops and all kinds of activities and lots of learning and lots of hands-on fun, as well as interactions with very, very, very knowledgeable smiths in this trade. So the registration form is below. The links are below for any information. You can certainly reach out to me personally with any questions. You do need to register by May 24th in order to be included in the count for the food and all the activities. And I will really hope to see some of you there, and we can all share information, share knowledge, shake hands. In this pandemic world, the good news is this particular event in the past at Sauder Village is held at like a park shelter. So you're outside essentially the whole time. So if that helps. Okay, that is all. I hope to see you there. I hope you get to enjoy Convergence in the future, if not this one in the future. If not this one in the future, you will. And thanks for watching.